Hi everybody, welcome to my June TBR video. I'm all set with my TBR cards and a jar with our prompts. We also have our blindfold if we get a blindfold pick, and our tablet if we need to do any random draws. So, all set. You will see some new items on the TBR cards. I have put some new and other books behind my 25 for 2025 list because we managed to fit that just in one row now, so we're utilizing the back of that for other books. Down on our lower shelf we have our series, whether the continue series or start of series. Up the top here we have the N3 are the last 3 prompts that I need for my Taylor Swift challenge, so I'm super close in finishing that. And then our other challenge books are up here as well, and then behind are just some other ones, whether they're new or have been on the cart in the past as well. Yeah, so I am averaging about 10 or 11 books a month the last few months, which is amazing numbers, I know. Obviously I have a local book club book, which I have no idea what that one is going to be yet, but I might pick in that case 9 books or 10 books. It just will depend on if they're like really thick fantasy books or whatever. Yeah, or just all small ones or what have you. We'll just play it by ear a bit, so we'll do either 9 or 10 depending on what we get. And that is all up to our TBR prompts. I am doing very well with my challenges thanks to our prompt jar. I will actually pop a bit of an update on for you on the screen. So for numbers of books I'm doing really well. This is my current number, so I'm doing that really well this year. And then the Taylor Swift challenge, which I just mentioned before. I'm getting really croaky, sorry. It's very early morning that I'm filming this, so I'm still waking up. Yeah, Taylor Swift challenge, I've only got 3 more prompts on that one. And then my colour challenge, I'm doing really well as well. I've only got, I think, black, grey and white to do on that challenge. And then my 2025 books to read in 2025, I'll pop that up as well. And then this challenge up here, I'll also pop that up on screen as well, just for a bit of an update so you can see that I'm doing pretty good with that side of things. And of course I'm enjoying a lot of my reads. Some are a bit of a downer, but majority are really good ones. So yeah, let's just shake this up and I'll do either 9 or 10 depending on what we get, like thickness wise. Yeah, I'm just gonna cough again, sorry. I just get very coffee in the morning when I wake up. So excuse me when I do it. Okay, so we're going to select our reads for June, and I'll put the prompts up on screen this time as well because I think it helps visually for you guys to read it as well as me verbalizing it. So prompt number 1 is gonna be this one, whatever it is. I'm gonna unfold it. It is a mystery true crime book. We actually got that prompt last month. Mystery true crime. So we can either go the one that I have up here for it, which is friend request. It's about a missing person. That's actually for my missing prompt actually, so that won't work. I know, we can go maybe add Taylor Swift one, which is Mother-Daughter Murder Night. So that's like mystery true crime-ish. Sounds really fun, this book. If you watched my wrap up, you'll know that I did read a mother book, but it wasn't mother-daughter, it was mother-son. So I had to pick up this book for meeting that prompt. So yeah, there's that one, which is murder mystery true crime-ish. Or we can go down to here and we have none of this is true, everyone in my family killed someone, false witness, which is Karen Slaughter. So we could do one of those stories as well, which would obviously kick off those. Don't think there's anything down there. Oh, Housemaid's Secret was also another option to continue with that. So there are options. Excuse me, coughing. Because the prompt is like mystery true crime, I'm just gonna read the back of this because this is more like murder-ish, murder mystery. I'm actually going to choose this one because I really want to finish my Taylor Swift prompts. The other ones would have been awesome picks, but yeah, I'm just super keen to finish my Taylor Swift prompt. My challenge. Mother-Daughter Murder Night by Nina Simon. I picked this one up at a thrift op shop, and I actually was researching when I had to find something else. It's actually a Reese's book club pick as well, so yeah. So for mystery true crime, I picked Mother-Daughter Murder Nights. So obviously a murder happens on their night together and they're going to try and investigate the murder. So that's number one. Shake it up and I'll do number two. It's always a challenge, even though you get prompts, it's still a challenge as to, you know, what you're going to pick because there's so many choices. Well, I find that anyway. Number two is a book with a colour in the title. Okay. We have Treasures of the Emerald Sea, which I didn't get to the other month. Emerald is the colour, so that is an option. We have Red Queen as well from our 2025. We have Crimson Moth down the bottom here, which I'm still to read. I'll check out the back to see if there's anything. What was our prompt? A colour in the title. I've got so many books to go through, so I do apologise for the time it takes to do so. Oh, a new one. Silver Elite has the word silver in it. I don't think everything up there does. Okay, so there are options. So there's the new Silver Elite, which is quite a chunker, and it's going to be interesting because it's a dystopian fantasy romance. Or we could go the Crimson Moth, which I've had forever. Or we could choose a couple from our 25 list, either Red Queen or Treasures of the Emerald Sea. I'm leaning toward one of these two, mainly because they're on my 25 books to read this year. And I'm thinking the Brandon Sanderson one. And this month we'll definitely read it. It's called Treasures of the Emerald Sea. I think I actually chose that for the same kind of practice the other month, but yeah. Hopefully one of the other ones will get to choose another time. We'll just sneak that in the back and then this one back down here. Which is a tight squeeze, so I might just, for now, do it this way. And I'll fix it up later. Okay, number 3 we're up to. So far we've got a murder mystery and a fantasy. And 2 challenges. The Taylor Swift challenge and my 25 books to read this year. Number 3 prompt is part of a duo or a set. Okay, let's have a look. Part of a duo or a set. Everybody in my family killed someone. It's part of a duo. Red Queen is part of a series. Promises and Pomegranates it's going to be like a duo situation. That's 4 books. Phantasma is 2 books. That would be a cool one. One Dark Window is also a duo. Bookshops and Bone Dust is also a duo. Apprentice to the Villain is nearly a trio, but at the moment a duo. Housemaid's Secrets is like 3. Crimson Moth is 2. Where do we go out the back? We've got Done and Dusted, which is like a that's actually like a really big set. Butcher and Blackbird, which is like 3 books. There's this one, Dorothy Must Die, which is 2 or 3. So if we're talking duo, our best bets are probably Done and Dusted, because that's not really, because that's not true, is it? Just looking at the back here, because that's like 4 or something. This one, how many does this one have? This one has 2? No, 3. No, it has 3 as well. So we got a lot of trios happening and more situations. So look at the front again. Sorry for the turning all the time of the trolley. So the Crimson Moth is definitely a duo. Bookshops and Bone Dust is definitely a duo. I'm actually thinking, I'm not sure how many is going to be in this series, but I do really want to read Phantasma, because it just sounds like a fun read. I'm really not sure how many is going to be in the series, but there's currently 2 out. Or there was Everybody in My Family Killed Someone. Either this one or bookshops and bone dust because I really need to finish this like duo off. Which one? I'm going to pick Phantasma. I'm just more keen to read that one. So for our duo book, we're going to choose Phantasma by Kaylee Smith. It just really sounds like a fun read, so we're going to put that on our TBR as well. Just going to put these in order down below. And we're going to shake up and do number 4. Yeah, I'm just super keen to read that one. Oh, we could have chosen one dark window, but that one can wait. Okay, number 4 prompts. I'm going to get it up the top, I think. This one is with flowers on the cover. Okay, so flowers. Small leaves. This one, small thorns. This one has flowers, but it's more on the spine. So it's only a tiny, tiny bit fragile enchantment. Daisy Darker has flowers. What else has flowers? Emily Wells has flowers. Yeah, Emily Wells has flowers. Promises of Pomegranates. Pomegranates not really a flower, is it? Small leaves on that one. I was hoping, but yeah, it's around the back. Flowers. I think they're our choices for flowers. So our choices are the second Emily Wilds book, Daisy Darker, which is a 25 book to read in 2025 book for me. Or there's Flowers on the Spine of this one, A Fragile Enchantment. I don't think that's flowery enough in my opinion. So either Daisy Darker or Emily Wilds. There is another one I just thought of, Archer's Voice, because it's the special edition. Actually has flowers on it. So I could choose that as well. I might go Daisy Darker, to be honest. I'll put that one back. So we'll go Daisy Darker with the daisies on it. Okay. Put this one down here. Straighten that up. So we picked 4 so far. We'll give it a shake and do another 5. Always goes too quick, this. Okay, our 5th prompt is going to be this one, which says a new author. That is quite a lot of authors actually. So a new author. Those 2, that one. Pretty much a lot of them, to be honest. It just depends where I want to go with this journey. I've got quite a lot of books from here. We could do this one. The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig. I haven't obviously read One Dark Window because it's down there. So she is a new author to me. I've heard, I only picked this up yesterday and it would be awesome to put it on my TBR. The other one that I'm thinking of is Carissa Broadbent. This is The Serpent of Wings and Night, and I really am keen to get to her stuff. Yeah, there's so many new authors. Like, even Fragment Backman is a new author to me. This is starting like a really big series, and this one is like a standalone. So I think I might do The Night and the Moth, to be honest. So that's cool. A new author, Rachel Gillig. I haven't read One Dark Window, it's still on my TBR card, so definitely a new author to me. Okay, number 6. We need to get a fun one that we can use blindfold or a random draw. Let's get this one. This is number 6. A person on the cover. Okay. There is a person on this one here, which is What Happened to Nina. There is it's not really a person, it's people on the Handmaid's Tale. I think that's one on the Karen Porter book. Yeah, there's a person on the cover of that one. There's people on the cover of Fragile Enchantment. There is on Bookshops and Bone Dust. There's people on the cover of Chasing Horizons. Do I want any of those ones? Let's have a look at the back. There's people on the cover of Anxious People and The Night Circus. There is also on Done and Dusted. There's people, there's very tiny people on Butcher and Blackbird. It's not really like out there. What else? There's people on Night Road and Out of the Woods, so we have quite a lot of people on covers. There's people on Cheat Sheet. There's people on Julie Chan is Dead. There's people everywhere. So it just depends what we want to go for. We've got a lot of murder mystery and a lot of fantasy. So maybe maybe a romance would be good to put on. So maybe The Cheat Sheet by Sarah Adams or Out of the Woods or Done and Dusted. There are 3 romances. Yeah, just to put a romance on, I reckon. I don't think there was a romance option. Oh, there was Chasing Horizons as the romance option down here. I'm thinking we could go Cheat Sheet. I love Sarah Adams. I haven't read anything by Hannah Young Yet, Out of the Woods, or we can go Done and Dusted. I was thinking of this one this morning, so I actually just popped it on the TBR cart. So which one do we pick? I might actually go Done and Dusted. I have never read a cowboy romance before, and yeah, I'm just curious to see if I like that kind of genre. So I'll go with that one. And that'll add a romance on too, which will be good. So for people on the cover, Done and Dusted. And yeah, I'm just really curious as to if I like this author and the cowboy romances. So yeah. 2, 4, 6. We're up to number 7. Gotta mix it up genre-wise, don't we? Okay. Next prompt is this one. Nope, I got 2. We're gonna go this one. Which is a special edition book. Okay. We've got quite a lot of special editions on here actually. We've got the special edition classic version of The Adventures of Robin Hood. It's got like pictures inside it. So that is choice number 1. Just gonna move those books forward because we're running out of space. We have Archer's Voice, which I'm still to read. I keep putting this one off so much. This is the special annotated edition. We have down here, we have the Mockingjay, which is the next book in the Hunger Games series that I need to read. Gorgeous sprayed edges and gorgeous front. I think Promises and Pomegranates is a special edition because it has the pictures inside. Yeah, deluxe edition they call it. So there's that. That would also include this one then, which is Chasing Horizons, because it's a signed edition, and it will also have somewhere. I know this one doesn't have artwork, but it is a signed edition. We're gonna have lots of choices because I'm a sucker for special edition books. So yeah, it's just me. And the one back here, which is Serpents and Wings of Night, which I just bought actually. I do have other special editions on like my shelves and stuff, but on the TBR cart, there are special editions. How to pick one of those? Oh my goodness. So, I'm being really into vampires at the moment, so this is a high contender, Serpents, Wings and Night. Chasing Horizons would be a quickie and another romance, but I might leave that one though, to be honest. So I'll pop that back. Promises and Pomegranates, I'm kind of keen to read as well because I've got like 4 books in that series, so that's a high contender. I do want to read this as well, keep going with the Hunger Games, but I think I'll give that a miss for now. Archer's Voice, sorry Archer's Voice, I know it's a 2025 book, isn't it? And it is like a different genre to what I have to. I'll put it as a possibility. And then I've got my classic, The Merry Adventures of Robin Hood, as well. So we still have 4 contenders. I might do a random thing, see if that helps me. Because I don't know. Maybe I'll put these 2 back, to be honest. I know this is a 25 book for 2025, but yeah, I just don't vibe it at the moment. Put the classic back as well. So either one of these two, which have nothing to do with prompts, it's just kind of what I'm wanting to go for lately these days. The real true special edition would be this one with the sprayed edge and stuff like that, so I might go this one. And I really want to get into more vampire reads. The other one, if you watched my Big W haul, you would have seen that I got another vampire book by this author. It's actually one of the novellas to this series, so I need to start with this one. And it's definitely a true special edition because you got the snake on the side, and then you've got the gorgeous cover inside as well, and the quote on the back and stuff. So it is like true special edition. I found it cheap at Kmart and I just grabbed it. I did have another copy of it. As I said, I'm a sucker for all these special edition books. So yeah, I'm gonna start this vampire series. I'm excited about it. The Serpent Wings of Night by Carissa Broadbent. It's the Nightborn series and a special edition book. Okay, I'm excited for this TBR. It's looking good. Need another quick romance in here, I think. Give this a good shake. Or something really short. Anyway, we're gonna pick. Okay, this one. What number are we up to? 2, 4, 6, 7. We're up to number 8. Letter of the month. So this TBR is for June. So do we have anything starting with the letter J? That is a good question. This is a new prompt that I popped in because I saw a lot of people doing it. I'm not sure if I got anything starting with J though. Let's have a look. J is one of those tricky letters of the alphabet. So it would have been better to get in a different one. Don't think we're gonna have much luck. Hang on, we do. I think that's our only choice. Yes, we do. Julie Chan is Dead, which is a mystery read, and I just really like the sound of this one. It's something about let me see. So Julie Chan is an identical twin, but her sister dies, and then her sister's really cool. Like she does like unboxing videos and has like an online identity, and she's really popular and stuff. And Julie is obviously dead, but her sister Chloe, she pretends to be her and stuff like that. It kind of reminds me of Yellowface a bit because, yeah, a tiny bit because they're pretending to be the author. Yeah, so that's exciting. Okay, and we actually found one with J. I was so scared for a little bit. Okay, so we've got 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, and it's looking really good. A lot of mysteries actually, and a lot of fantasies. We've only got one romance, we're gonna go with our 10, I think, because we do have some thick ones, but I do fly through a lot of books at the moment, so we'll pick 2 more, number 9 and number 10. Number 9, we're gonna go with this one, which says a book with a number in the title. Oh my goodness. A number. "7-Year Split," and that's a romance as well, which could possibly work. "One Dark Window" is another option, but I've already got a book by that author. See if there's any numbers on the back here. I don't think there is, to be honest. No, there isn't. Okay, so there are 2 choices. I'm gonna go with 7-Year Split because we've already got a book by Rachel on there, and it'll be another romance as well. This is from my 25 books to read in 2025, and I really like Ashley Polston's stuff. But I haven't read this 7-Year Split yet, so that's awesome. Okay. So 1 more to choose from, and then we'll do a summary. I'm really liking this TBR for June. It's an exciting one. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one. I've got 2, so I'm gonna pop them back in and go like this. Okay. Our last prompt for June is a book from 25 books for 2025 list. So this is our front row here. So we have A Fragile Enchantment, Dial A for Aunties, YA Rebel Rose, Red Queen, To Kill a Kingdom, Lost Fairy Tales, None of This Is True, Everyone in the Family Kills Someone, False Witness, or Archer's Voice. We've got some pretty serious reads, so I'm going to choose something quick and easy, which would probably be either Rebel Rose, because that's a YA book, it'll just be like a quickie, or To Kill a Kingdom, which is, it looks really short. It's just under 400 pages. But I do have a lot of fantasy on there. Or Dial A with Aunties, because it's just like a very different romancy, fun sort of genre. I think I'll leave this one because we've got heaps of fantasy on there. I'll do either one of these 2. Which one? Dial A for Aunties. They will, what's it about? I can't remember because I've had this on my TBR for like the longest time ever. I think it's a bit mystery-ish as well. I might actually go the Disney YA one because I know it'll be like a quickish read. This I actually got for Christmas from a friend, so she'll like to know that I read it as well. It's obviously a Beauty and the Beast Disney story called Rebel Rose, and yeah, I love my fairy tale retelling, so I'll go with that one. Whew. We are done, and we're going to do a summary. Even though we didn't get any like fun things like blindfold picks and stuff. We got a lot of awesome reads here to run through. I don't know what is for my local book club yet. We have book club on Saturday this week. So I will find that out on Saturday. I'm just gathering everything up so we can run through them. They're just everywhere. Yeah, so I'll just pop like an Instagram photo up, or you'll find out in my wrap up, and if you follow me on Goodreads and stuff. So yeah, we have a huge pile here, but I've been getting through huge piles lately with my reading, and it's an exciting TBR, I reckon. There's a mixture of genres, which I like to do. I like to mix up my genres, and yeah, we'll run through everything. So our first prompt was a mystery true crime book, and I chose Mother-Daughter Murder Night, which is part of my Taylor Swift challenge for the mother-daughter. I think the song is Safe and Sound, if I remember correctly, so that's one up there, which is awesome. I am very close to finishing a book at the end of this month, so I may do The Handmaid's Tale while I'm waiting for the month to start, unless I do get started on all of this once the video is up. We'll see what I decide to do and how many days I have left, because my current book I'm going to finish today for sure. A book with a colour in the title is Treads of the Emerald Sea. This has been on a past TBR, but I really would love to read it because it sounds interesting to me, right up my line of reading. It would be my second Brandon Sanderson book, but like a more serious one. The first one I read was a novella. It's part of my 25 books for 2025 as well. So that would be awesome. The next prompt was part of a duo or a set. I have been super keen to get it to this one for a long time. This one is Phantasma. It just sounds like a bunch of fun. I liked like Caravel and that kind of thing, so it kind of gives me like those fun sort of vibes. Our next one is flowers on the cover. There are daisies on this cover, and it's Daisy Ducker by Alice Finney. I haven't read a book by her before, and this is another 25 books for my 2025 challenge. A new one is a new author, and I chose The Night and Moth by Rachel Gillick. I haven't read anything by her before, as I said, because one dark window is right there. And I've had two friends who have read this arc, and they highly recommend this to me, so super keen to read that. The next one was Person on the Cover, and I chose Done and Dusted just for a romance on there. I've never read a cowboy romance either, so I'm super keen to find out if they're for me or not. The next one is a special edition book. I don't need to get the thing out because I know this one has a cool snake on the side and the cover, as I showed you before. I haven't read a Krista Broadbent book before, and I'm super keen to get into this series because it's like vampire based, and I really want to read more vampire stuff. So yeah, that is going to be cool. The next one is The Letter of the Month, and June is our month. I luckily found Julie Chan is Dead, which is like a, I don't know what you would class it as. It's like a murder mystery, but then her sister's kind of like acting like her twin sister, so it's going to be interesting. Probably a fiction murder in the one. And then our last two prompts were a book with a number in the title. I chose The 7 Years Sleep by Ashley Paulson. from my 25 books to read in 2025. And then our last prompt was 25 books 2025 challenge. Choose a book from that. And I chose Rebel Rose, which is a Disney like fairy tale retelling book, which is from a friend that I got for Christmas. And it'll be a quickie. So yeah, that was a lot of books that I have to get through. But I'm sure it'll be a bunch of fun. I am reading piles like this the last few months, so yeah, it'll be a bunch of fun. And obviously I'll let you guys know in a wrap up, but if you want to follow me in the meantime, you can. I always have my Goodreads and my Storygraph links down below, so you can always follow or friend or what have you. And you see me in action a bit more. And then obviously I'll do like my June wrap up when that happens. Yeah, and you'll find out like more details and stuff then. So yeah, that was our June TBR. It is a very mixed TBR, but it sounds like a great one. And yeah, I'll see you all very, very soon in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up and pop a comment down. Maybe comment if you've read any of my picks for June, or what you're reading for the month of June, and yeah, or something you read this month and you want to recommend it. I'll catch you all very, very soon, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.